Hello, beautiful people. You're specially welcome back to my channel. And if this is the first time coming across this channel, I say you're beautifully welcome. I remain your humble sister from a marvel mother. My name is still remain Her Excellency of the Federal Republic of my kingdom, Tahila the Great. You're welcome. For this channel, we talk about political news, celebrating personalities that has made us proud, healthy lifestyle, interview, exclusive interview, comedy, music, and lots more. And today, we are celebrating a personalities that has made us proud globally, not only in Nigeria, but a global war. Yes, still in the mood of the celebration of this magnificent, gigantic petrochemical refinery that our own brother Dangote, man, brought to Nigeria to put us in the global map and wipe away the tears of this country that virtually everybody has been giving up hope on. Man, is worth celebrating. See, this celebration will not, if you like good thing for this life, when you say God do something for you, appreciate that person. So that is why I am taking out my time to really appreciate and let the whole world know that no, we as country are supposed to celebrate our own. Dangote is our own. Little wonder if you check, most of the people that have been making us proud, even abroad, are Nigerians. But most of them are not living in Nigerians. We had a case of doctors, about how many doctors leaving this country every day. Why were they leaving? They were leaving because in their own country, they have not seen any ways of sustaining their career. And this man, Dangote, was able to bring a project that right now is even giving about 1,000 employee jobs, both in Nigeria. If now, some people are coming from other countries to come and work in Nigeria in Dangote Refinery. Sure, you watch in the first video I posted where you see white men even contributing. Yes, this is what we want to see. This is the kind of development we love to see in this country. This is the kind of improvement we want to see in this country, because since 1960, all the billions of dollars that our leaders have wasted, if we're able to bring out something like this, I don't think some people who have been traveling to go to other countries will be suffering. Right now, the next project that we'll be looking up to from Dangote is to bring a world-class hospital. Yes, he has done it in some parts. But if part of the sector of the economy are coming up and then we are having good reports like this, like the one we saw in Dangote, where we saw dignitaries, presidents of different countries, we see diplomats from different countries, we see presidents of Senegal, which you are going to be hearing a speech in this video. We see the president of Ghana giving speech here. We see our governor Babajide Sanw-Olu giving his own speech in this video you're about to watch. We see the president of elect Ahmed Bola Tinubu, heavily represented by his vice president elect Kashim Shettima. They are going to give their speech all in this video. We saw the president of Niger. So what are we talking about? These are the kind of projects that will attract global attention. That is the kind of thing I want us as a country to see, especially the incoming administration. Yes, the incoming administration gave his goodwill message in this video you're about to watch. But we want more of it. We want more of it, because if we as a country seeing all of these things, I don't think the segregation that we are seeing from different quarters will be there. It will not be there. Nigerians are tired. Why are they tired? Calling for a change is because the administration that just ended, or that will soon end, did not really carry a lot of youth along. People suffered. So that was why they were just calling for all manner of right now it's as if we're having three presidents in this country. We have the president of PDP, we have the president of Labour Party, and we have the president of APC. So that is what we're saying. So this project that has actually come to wipe away the tears in the eyes of Nigeria is worth celebrating. Dangote, Mr. Dangote, I want to specially congratulate you. Yes, I, Tahila the Great, Her Excellency of the Federal Republic of my Kingdom, is congratulating you for a job well done. Even though say we'll never grow to reach that side, yes, because even though say we'll never grow, you know, say even now they invite only governors first, but they are the congratulate because oh God, you try. Now man you be, you made me proud, you made Nigerian proud. So beautiful people, this video, like I said, you're going to be listening to the speech of Babajide Sanw-Olu. He spoke so passionate about these things. You know, some of this kind of project need to come up so that even the governors will see need of more way of seeing how they can bring more meaningful development by partnering with either the Dangote or other international communities. So after the speech of Dangote, we'll be hearing the speech from the president of Ghana. We'll be hearing the speech of the president of Senegal. You imagine. Then we're going to see the speech from the president of Niger. And that'll be all for this video. Then the next video, I'll bring the remaining thing. So beautiful people, thank you for staying with me. And please do not forget, this is worth celebrating. So until I finish Dangote news, I'm not going to post any news. Yes, I've not really had time because of one or two itches. So it's back-to-back Dangote that I'm celebrating in my news this period. So beautiful people, please, when you come across this video, don't forget to make we share, make we like, make we talk about this thing, because if one thing don't happen like this, at least make we hold on to it, make we congratulate ourselves. Yes, our money, my money no dey there, but at least they say now Nigerian man do this thing, it's worth celebrating. So beautiful people, I'm going to be playing for you those speeches that I've told you in this video. And please, if this is your first time visiting my channel, please I beg, no go like that. Support your girl by hitting that red subscription button and click on the notification bell for more of my news coming your way. Today we are celebrating Dangote. Dangote is the one we are celebrating in this video. So please keep sharing, keep liking, keep watching. I will be right back. Watch the video to the end. Let's talk at the comment section. See you there.
Experts believe that commitment unlocks the door of imagination, provides vision, and gives light. Our next speaker is a man of commitment. To him, he believes that the quality of any person is in direct proportion to his commitment to excellence. He believes that unless you are committed to a thing, everything you are doing or saying is in the realm of promises and hopes, no plans. But he is a man of commitment. He is a surveyor. He is a management expert. He is the governor of Lagos State. Please welcome Mr. Babajide Sanw-Olu.
Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellencies, President of Ghana, Togo, Senegal, Niger, and Chad, Your Excellency, Mr. Vice President-elect, who is representing my leader, the President-elect, Your Excellencies, Senate President, and other leaders that are here, my brother governors, the man of the moment, my good Egbon, a Lagosian, a Nigerian of no mean feat, Alhaji Aliko Dangote. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, today is May 22nd, 2023. Mr. President, exactly 7 days from today, you will graciously, by the grace of Almighty Allah, be bowing down as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Mr. President, if we don't know, you have spent 2,915 days out of 2,922 days that you have. Mr. President, you have spent 99.98% of your time. Mr. President, history will certainly judge you well. We in Lagos are happy. This is your third trip to the free trade zone in less than a year. But today is not only about you. It's about 3 short stories that I'll just quickly talk on. The first story It's about a young Nigerian, 45 years ago, and you see the coincidence in the story. 45 years ago, who came to Lagos all the way from another mega city in our country, Kano, who saw the prosperity, the diversity of our country, who came with nothing, but in 45 years has built the biggest empire in the world for Africa. A man that we've handed over the key of Lagos to as a real indigene, because with all of the resources and belief that he has in our state, we cannot but truly say that you are one of us and you are indeed a detribalized Nigerian, a Nigerian that we're truly proud of. Mr. President, the second story is about another young Nigerian in 1978, because he came to Lagos in 1978. This young Nigerian too, in 1978, as a military brigadier general, was saddled with the responsibility as the Commissioner for Petroleum Resources. He completed and handed over the Warri Refinery. Today, he sits as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, handing over the biggest single-line refinery in the history that we know of mankind today. It's no sheer coincidence that these histories are coming together. The third story is also about a man that I said will be taken over from you by the grace of God in 7 days' time, who also with sheer coincidence in 2006 as the 12th governor of Lagos envisioned that this whole area should be named and set aside as a free zone. And 17 years after, we have seen what the Lekki Free Trade Zone has turned into. I, not part of the three stories, but I was opportune to be part of his team at that time. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the vision of three different people in these three stories. The story of Aliko Dangote, the story of our president, Muhammadu Buhari, and the story of our incoming president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. How they intertwine into the story of Nigeria, in the story of possibility, when men have a shared common vision, purpose, and they have the possibility that things can happen, things can change, and things can be prosperous for the people they are leading. Mr. President, we in Lagos are proud of you. We are indeed excited that you have thrown everything you have into it. And as you bow down, I might not have the opportunity of a speaker again. I might not have the opportunity of holding a mic again. I want to say to you that on behalf of all of us in Lagos, we're truly, truly, truly proud of the things that you have done for us in this country. Thank you, Mr. President, as you bow down. To our son, Alhaji Aliko Dangote. A lot of people have described you differently, but indeed, it's clear that your single-mindedness, your sole conviction that things can be different, is unparalleled. And we have demonstrated and we have seen it, because I have also come here a couple of times, and each time it's always a wow. We're indeed truly proud that you have put Nigeria and indeed Africa on that world map, in which you have done the very first that nobody, or well, history will want to come and meet it up. And we're proud of your belief in your country, your belief in the youth that you are given opportunity to. And we're proud of the fact that you are a Nigerian that is completely detribalized, and you have imbibed in many ways than possible. I want to thank you and thank you again. I want to also thank in absentia our president-elect, who, like I said, also propelled the vision of ensuring that what we are enjoying today as governor and as Lagosians, he was also the main architect of that modern history of trajectory of Lagos. And we're hopeful and praying that when he do come in as a president, all of those additional visions that he has will come to reality. And so these three men, Aliko Dangote, President Muhammadu Buhari, and President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu, epitomizes all of the great qualities of great leadership. They have shown us that it is possible from nothing to be something. They have shown us that the spirit of Nigerians not to give up is possible if we are forthright and we'll keep on doing it. And they have shown us that leadership is about consistency, is about showing, that whatever it is you believe in, give it all it takes. And at the end of it, you will see the results coming out. I want to end this my short goodwill by using this opportunity to thank our host community. Alhaji mentioned and thanked them, but I think it's important that I thank them very, very much. This community has been, the host to several fests in our country, and I want to thank all of them, from all of their traditional rulers to all of the indigenous citizens that have continued to reflect the true spirit of Lagos, to be able to show hospitality and accommodation in everything that we're about. I want to thank you very much. I want to thank all of the guests and all of the investments that have come to Lagos. We don't say, Your Excellencies, we don't say that you are welcome to Lagos. We say this is Lagos. It's a commercial, economic nerve center of our country. It's a place where all of us as Nigerians are truly, truly proud of, because it continues to help us stay and take off, as a nation. If we were to be a country, numbers shows that Lagos could be the 6th biggest economy in the whole of Africa. And so you are all welcome to This is Lagos. On a final note, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's about the opportunity this has provided for all the youth and young people of our country. It's about the fact that we can say to them that what these three men, our Mr. President, Alhaji Dangote, and our incoming president have done and will continue to do is about their future. It's about providing opportunity for them, because the over 150,000 or so direct and indirect jobs that will be created are not for 65-year-old and not for 55-year-old. There are jobs for our youth, our young leaders that are in their 20s and in their 30s, and for them to believe that indeed Nigeria is a place for them. Nigeria considers them as an important and a veritable tool in developing and ensuring that the very best is always at us. I want to thank you all very much for coming, and I want to pray that as Aliko Dangote has done this, the conversation is how many Dangotes are we going to build? From Port Harcourt to Enugu, from Sokoto to Maiduguri, from Lagos to Abuja. We need to replicate the likes of Aliko Dangote. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State. Very quickly now, we will get into our special remarks. And the first will be coming from the President-elect, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is hereby represented by His Excellency, the Vice President-elect, His Excellency Kashim Shettima.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, Your Excellency, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of Ghana, Your Excellency, Macky Sall, the President of Senegal, Your Excellency, Malam Mohamed Bazoum, the President of Niger Republic, Your Excellency, Mr. Pare Nasingbe, the President of Togo, the representative of the President of Chad, the President of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Deputy Speaker of the National House of Representatives, my boss, the Chairman of our party, the Chief Presiding Officer of the sixth largest economy in Africa, Babajide Sanw-Olu, our executive governors present here, our senators, captains of industry, our royal fathers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I deliberately omitted mentioning the man of the moment. Charles Prescott Scott said, "Neither in what it gives, nor in what it does not give, nor in his mode of presentation must the unclouded face of truth suffer wrong. Comment is free, but facts are sacred." At the risk of sounding immodest, I dare put forward this claim that in the past 100 years, a single kinetic presence in Nigeria's business firmament is none other than Alhaji Aliko Dangote. He is the phenomenal investor. He is the authentic game changer. Isaac Newton said, for all that he was able to accomplish, he stood on the shoulders of giants. For all that I was able to accomplish, I stood on the shoulders of giants. I am a grateful person, and for every opportunity, I will never cease to acknowledge the presence of my benefactor and mentor, Mr. Jim Obia, the founder of Zenith Bank. Today ranks without doubt as one of the greatest days in the contemporary annals of our nation's history, as we witness the commissioning of the Dangote Refinery and Petrochemicals Company. Given the huge prospects of this gigantic project in reversing Nigeria's, near Africa's reliance on imported petroleum products, in generating the much needed foreign exchange, in generating humongous quantum of jobs, and in stabilizing the Naira, it is safe to say that the Dangote Refinery will be the most consequential single project to come on stream in recent times, and is bound to have a huge impact on the growth and development of our economy, and positively influence the life and well-being of our people. I would therefore like, on behalf of the President-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to heartily commend and congratulate Alhaji Aliko Dangote and the Dangote Group for not only ambitioning this significant project, but for their courage, resilience, and staying power in bringing this outstanding edifice to fruition. Nigeria, and indeed Africa, is proud of you, Alhaji Aliko Dangote. Let me use this opportunity to also praise other Nigerian entrepreneurs who have already embarked on similar projects, following Dangote's shining example, and call on others to also follow suit. I would also like to commend and congratulate the federal government. There is a saying amongst the Kanuri people of Borno that honey, you can say honey in a container might be incomplete, but you cannot say honey is bitter. Love him, hate him. This project was commenced in 2017 when President Muhammadu Buhari was at the helm of affairs in this nation, and it got completed under his stewardship. We have to acknowledge and commend him, and acknowledge and commend the government and people of Lagos State for creating the enabling environment for this project to come to fruition. I wish to once again congratulate the Aliko Dangote Group for this gigantic project, and also use this opportunity to assure that the incoming administration will do whatever possible to upscale and sustain the tempo of this project. I wish to once again thank you. And lastly, Africa is not all about the crisis in Sudan. Africa is not all about poverty, deprivation, and destitute. Africa is not all about insecurity. I hope the CNN, the BBCs, and the Sky News of this world will be around to give maximum coverage to this function. Thank you very much, and may God bless us all.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Vice President-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Your Excellencies, now we will have very short remarks from the visiting presidents, and I would like to kick off with the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. Your Excellency.
President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, Excellencies, Heads of State and Government, the Vice President-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the President of the Senate, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Governor of Lagos State, Senators, the Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, the President and Chief Executive of Dangote Industries, the Chairman of the ruling APC, fellow Africans, ladies and gentlemen. I've said it before, that when we think of West Africa and Africa before our individual countries, we're not just being Pan-Africanists, we're being true nationalists. Because what makes West Africa, and indeed Africa, better will make each of our individual countries better and more prosperous. This spectacular project, the Dangote Refinery and Petrochemical Complex, does exactly that, makes West Africa better and stronger. And I congratulate this distinguished, patriotic son of Africa for the sheer brilliance of this initiative. The truth is that successful economies depend largely on entrepreneurs running successful businesses. We need to push vigorously in West Africa the culture of entrepreneurship so that we can grow our economies and become prosperous. There is no greater symbol of entrepreneurship in the 21st century, in West Africa and indeed in Africa, than this iconic Nigerian entrepreneur, easily the equal of the celebrated entrepreneurs of our generation, such as Musk, Gates, Page, Bezos, Zuckerberg, Ovia, and Olumelu. Aliko, as we say in Ghana, Aiko, well done. You've come from far and near, because we are all very proud of you and your achievements. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the Almighty has blessed our lands with abundant natural resources, and I believe it would be wholly unfair for the world to demand that Africa abounds abandons the exploitation of these resources needed to finance our development and help us to cope better with the threat of climate change at a time when many countries on the continent have only just discovered them. The development and industrialization of the wealthy nations of today were also hinged on the exploitation of their natural resources. This development came at the expense of pollution and the emission of greenhouse gases. Even today, the Western world is responsible for 76% of carbon emissions, compared to 4% for Africa. I thus urge countries that have discovered crude oil in West Africa and in Africa to find ways of bringing their substantial hydrocarbon resources to production, and quickly too, especially if with the aid of modern technology, exploitation can produce less emissions than occurred in the past. Furthermore, we must add value to these resources and not export them in their raw form if we are to transition to the status of developed countries. The effective management of these resources will depend to a large extent whether we make it or not. And I'm confident that establishments like the Dangote Refinery and Petrochemical Complex will help us realize this dream as quickly as possible. May God bless the Dangote Refinery and Petrochemical Complex, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mother Africa, and us all. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana. Let me welcome here the President of Niger, His Excellency Mohamed Bazoum.
Your Excellency, Mr. President Muhammad Buhari, Your Excellency's Head of State here present, Your Excellency, the Vice President elected, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, my brother Aliko Dangote, my English will not allow me to speak in English language, so I will try to speak in Hausa. Jama'a assalamu alaikum. Na yi farin ciki da Allah ya bani wannan dama na zo yau na halari sabgan na ta fara aikin da aka yi yau shekara 10. Wannan aikin ya nuna cewa Alhaji Aliko Dangote dan Najeriya ne kuma mai kishin ƙasar Najeriya gaba ɗaya. Mu a matsayinmu na Afirka kuma masu kishin Afirka mun yi alfaharin da wannan aikin da aka yi, saboda tubarkalla kudin da aka saka nan ana iya wani abu da su cikin ba a samu matsala ba, amma aka zo aka yi wannan project wanda ana iya yi shakkun koye nasara kamar yadda gwamna na Central Bank Nigeria ya gai daga ƙetare. Lalle abin da yake yana da girma babba haka ana tsoron ko ba za yi nasara ba, amma sai mai kishin ƙasa wanda yana kamnan ƙasar shi yake irin wannan kalubalen. Alhaji Aliko Dangote, mun gode maka. Ka nuna hanya, ka nuna akwai masu kishin ƙasarsu, kama akwai masu kishin Afirka gaba ɗaya, saboda alherin da yake tattare cikin wannan project ba na Najeriya kaɗai ba ne, namu ne mu duka na Afirka, yankin na yamma da Afirka gaba ɗaya. Shi yasa muka zo mu taya ku murna President Buhari da duk 'yan uwanmu na Najeriya. kai kuma Alhaji Aliko Dangote Allah ya baka sa'a, Allah sa wannan aikin da aka yi a ci moriyar shi. Jama'a na gode.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you very much. And so, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, finally for this segment, speaking on behalf of himself and the President of Togo, I'd like to welcome here the President of Senegal, His Excellency Macky Sall.
Your Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, dear colleagues, President of the Republic of Togo, President of the Republic of Ghana, President of the Republic of Niger, and the representative of President of Chad, Your Excellency Mr. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, represented by Vice President-elect, Mr. Chairman of Dangote Group, dear Aliko Dangote, Mr. Governor of Lagos State, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. First of all, I would like to thank our brother, President Muhammadu Buhari, for the friendly welcome, as usual, every time we visit Nigeria. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, dear Aliko Dangote, for your kind invitation to this historic ceremony marking the commissioning of one of the largest petroleum refineries and petrochemical products in the world. Congratulations. It is with joy and pride that I have come to respond to your invitation, and I'm talking also on the name of my brother, President of Togo. During my tenure as Chairman of African Union, I have repeatedly stressed that universal access to electricity remains one of the major priorities of our continent, because more than 600 million Africans still live without electricity. With this great investment that inspires respect and admiration, here in Nigeria, the most populous country on our continent, the Dangote Group is certainly helping to meet the challenge of universal access to electricity, to give fertilizer, and to give opportunity to industrialize our continent. For a continent that is full of enormous energy resources, it is a paradox to enlighten others while remaining in darkness. We need to produce more of our own electricity and other related products. We need to build networks and to interconnect our countries. This is how we can gradually build what I call the Africa of solutions. Through its investment across the continent, the Dangote Group has been part of this Africa of solutions for several years. This is the case in Senegal with the Dangote Cement Senegal plant, an investment of more than $300 million, producing 1.6 million tons of cement per year. With our new prospect for oil and gas
production. The Dangote Group and all Nigerian companies are always welcome in Senegal. In conclusion, I would like to warmly congratulate you and wish every success to your refinery, which is our common pride. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. And while he was talking, I saw Otumba Funsho Lawal and Mr. Tony Lumelu in the crowd. I welcome the two of you. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, while His Excellency the Governor of Lagos State was speaking, he made a very significant point. He said this project started in the presence of His Excellency the President, and we are commissioning while you are still here. A major, major achievement.
All right, beautiful people, that's a powerful speech from the President of Senegal. So thank you guys for watching. That brings us to the next episode of our program. The next video you'll be watching is the speech of the President of Nigeria coming your way after this video. So that'll be the next video I'll be posting, and then other activities. So guys, keep watching, keep liking, keep sharing. Thank you. If this is your first time meeting me in my channel, support your girl by hitting that red subscription button and click on the notification bell for more of my news coming your way. And a very big thank you to all my returning subscribers. I love you guys. Plenty. God bless you all. So let's continue our analysis discussion at the comment section. See you there, and God bless you all. Bye bye.